What to do in Key West, Florida. The southernmost city in the contiguous United States, captivating, sun-kissed Key West lies surrounded by the shimmering waters of the Atlantic Ocean and the Gulf of Mexico. Connected to the Florida Keys and mainland by the Overseas Highway, the isolated and idyllic isle is renowned for its natural beauty, interesting historic tourist attractions, and raucous nightlife. 10. Sloppy Joe's Bar. One of the best places in Key West to grab a drink, dance or listen to live music on the island, Sloppy Joe's Bar has been a mainstay of Key West's entertainment and nightlife scene since 1933. A very lively yet laid-back place, the atmospheric bar's name was actually inspired by Ernest Hemingway, one of its early and favorite patrons. 9. Key West Lighthouse and Keeper's Quarters Museum. The Key West Lighthouse was built in 1848 after the Great Havana Hurricane destroyed the previous one 2 years earlier. Decommissioned over a century later, once new technology had rendered it obsolete, its blindingly bright white tower now offers phenomenal views out over the island and its surrounding waters. Full of artifacts and photos, it looks at the history of the lighthouse and its keepers, the first of whom was a woman, which was very unusual for the time. 8. Smathers Beach. While Key West isn't really known for its beaches, Smathers is the largest and most popular and has gently waving palm trees lining its soft white sands. Set along the southern shore of the isle, it offers great sunbathing, swimming, and water sports for visitors, as well as epic views out over the Atlantic Ocean. Stretching under a mile in length, the beach's inviting sands attract both locals and tourists alike with plenty of shade and amenities on offer. 7. Southernmost Point. One of the most popular and photographed places in Key West is the colorful buoy which marks the southernmost point of the continental United States. Although this claim to fame doesn't quite hold up, as a couple of other sites both in Florida and even Key West itself lie further south, many people still flock here to take photos at the landmark. 6. Fort Zachary Taylor Historic State Park. Occupying the western end of the island is Fort Zachary Taylor Historic State Park, which is home to everything from beaches and green spaces to the fantastic fort itself. Due to all this, the park is a very popular place to visit and lies just a short stroll from many of the Old Town's main tourist attractions. 5. Duval Street. Running from one side of the isle to the other is the loud and lively Duval Street, Key West's main strip and most renowned road. Lined by art galleries and historic mansions, as well as bustling shops, restaurants, and bars, it is the main place to drink, dine, and go out on the island. Besides all its famous drinking establishments and excellent restaurants, Duval Street also has several souvenir shops and unique boutiques for visitors to check out. 4. Harry S. Truman Little White House. Although it lies just 5 minutes walk off of Duval Street, the scenic and serene Little White House couldn't feel further away. Used as a winter holiday home and retreat by President Harry S. Truman, the beautifully preserved building now acts as a museum and is full of interesting photos, displays, and personal possessions. 3. Key West Butterfly and Nature Conservatory. Set at the southern end of Duval Street is another picturesque place for you to visit, the Key West Butterfly and Nature Conservatory. Home to over 50 species of beautiful butterflies and around 20 kinds of exotic birds, its lush gardens are a treat to explore, with incredible, colorful creatures, and magnificent plants wherever you look. 2. Mallory Square. Formerly a warehouse area, Mallory Square is now one of the most popular places to head in Key West once the sun starts to set. Lying just off of Duval Street, the wide waterfront plaza looks out over the glittering Gulf of Mexico with its daily sunset celebration, now being the stuff of legend. 1. Ernest Hemingway Home and Museum. Aside from its incredible nightlife, the island's most popular attraction is undoubtedly the excellent Ernest Hemingway Home and Museum. Key West's favorite and most famous former resident, the renowned author lived here for just under a decade, penning parts of some of his best novels such as For Whom the Bell Tolls and A Farewell to Arms in This Time. Surrounded by lush grounds, the historic house and museum are definitely not to be missed when in Key West.